Which type of connection is depicted in the following diagram? A. Centralized connection. B. Ad hoc connection. C. Fixed infrastructure connection. D. Single hop connection. The correct answer is ad hoc connection. Which among the following is not a term used to refer to the XG network? A. Cognitive radio network. B. Intelligent spectrum access network. C. Dynamic spectrum access network. D. Unlicensed network. The correct answer is Intelligent spectrum access network. Which among the following statements is true about the wireless network without XG architecture? A. Existing wireless networks exhibit homogeneity in the spectrum policies and heterogeneity in the communication technologies. B. Existing wireless networks exhibit heterogeneity in the spectrum policies and homogeneity in the communication technologies. C. Existing wireless networks exhibit homogeneity in the spectrum policies and the communication technologies. D. Existing wireless networks exhibit heterogeneity in the spectrum policies and the communication technologies. The correct answer is Existing wireless networks exhibit heterogeneity in the spectrum policies and the communication technologies. What are the types of structures used to develop XG networks? A. Infrastructure and ad hoc networks. B. Only infrastructure network. C. Only ad hoc networks. D. Centralized and distributed infrastructure network. The correct answer is infrastructure and ad hoc networks. What does the term spectrum heterogeneity mean in the context of XG architecture? A. Licensed band and unlicensed band. B. UHF band and VHF band. C. Radio band and visible light band. D. Radio band and infrared band. The correct answer is licensed band and unlicensed band. Which among the following statement is true about the primary network? A. Primary network handles requests from XG users. B. Primary network uses the spectrum band periodically. C. Primary network has a dedicated spectrum band. D. Primary network competes for access to a spectrum band. The correct answer is primary network has a dedicated spectrum band. What are the units of the primary network? A. Primary node and primary base station. B. Primary user and primary base station. C. Primary user and secondary user. D. Primary user and primary node. The correct answer is primary user and primary base station. Which among the following statement is false about the primary user? A. Primary users are also known as licensed users. B. Primary users have exclusive right to use a spectrum band. C. Primary users are a part of the primary network. D. Primary users compete with the secondary users to access the spectrum band. The correct answer is primary users compete with the secondary users to access the spectrum band. Which among the following connection is established by XG base station? A. Single hop for XG users. B. Multi-hop for XG users. C. Single hop for primary users. D. Multi-hop for primary users. The correct answer is single hop for XG users. Which among the following statements is false about spectrum broker? A. Spectrum broker is also known as scheduling server. B. Spectrum broker is connected to multiple networks. C. Spectrum broker bridges primary network and XG network. D. Spectrum broker is a central network entity. The correct answer is spectrum broker bridges primary network and XG network. The primary user must contain legacy protocols and XG protocols for XG communication. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is false. Which among the following does not come under network heterogeneity? A. XG network access. B. XG ad hoc access. C. Primary network access. D. XG spectrum access. The correct answer is XG spectrum access.